guys? Welcome back to the Fake Heel YouTube channel, and today we're going to be talking about this, the quote-unquote WWE 60th anniversary 4-pack, or the Then Now Forever Together 4-pack. And as usual, it's brought to you by my new book, The Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia. It features a foreword by Xavier Woods. It features photography by Matthew Goldberg. It is a 340-something page guide of everything from 2010 to 2023. If you are a modern collector, this is something you need. Vintage collectors, there's a vintage edition coming very soon. Full color and black and white in hardcover and paperback in both, as well as Kindle, on Amazon.com right now, or you can click the link below in the description. But we're going to talk about this 4-pack. It's a very popular topic right now in the wrestling figure community. So we initially first saw these 4 figures shown off at the Mattel Design Center when I filmed everything when I was out there for WrestleMania back in April. They showed us these 4 figures, but did not say what these 4 figures were from. Fast forward to July, San Diego Comic-Con, we saw these 4 figures again, but we also saw a mint-in-box version of this set in a very similar box to this. Now, the box that they showed did not have the 60 up here, did not say 60th anniversary, didn't have it there, didn't have it on the back, nothing, not there. I guess WWE is planning to do this in commemoration of the 60th anniversary and maybe do some kind of special revolving around that. Maybe they decided to go a different direction, maybe they didn't like the logo, maybe they wanted to put it off, maybe they didn't want to acknowledge 60 years, I don't know. But at San Diego Comic-Con, this set was shown, and it said, Then, Now, Forever, Together. Okay? Which, both versions, I would say, are a very good representation of the 4-pack, right? Then, Now, Forever, Together. You know, that basically insinuates different eras of the WWE. 60th anniversary, these are some of the biggest stars in WWE history in those 60 years, right? Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold. Becky Lynch is arguably probably one of, and if not, going to be the biggest female wrestling superstar in WWE. I think, you know, Charlotte's definitely up there. Chyna was incredible. Trish. There's a lot of great ones, but I think they wanted somebody very, very modern, and this is the modern superstar on the roster. So we have 2 flashback figures, 2 modern figures. One is a legend, one is a modern superstar. Now, Hulk Hogan is from when he defeated the Sheik for the title, which is the green belt, which when this was first shown, people were very curious about that belt. It features Rocky in his Survivor Series debut. It features Austin from WrestleMania 38 when he faced Kevin Owens, which is really cool because we have that new Kevin Owens Elite that is a 2-in-1. Goes perfect with this figure. And of course, Becky, which is from, was this the WrestleMania? I believe WrestleMania, yes. Very, very toyetic, beautiful figure. Everything about it is incredible. I think it's a great set. You know, 3 figures that we've never gotten before. This is like basically an upgrade with the new elbows and the true effects, and I do think that the entrance gear he has looks a little bit better. Now, this was shown, I want to say, Wednesday night of San Diego Comic-Con. The very next day, Thursday, people from across the nation were finding this in Target. At San Diego Comic-Con, it said Fall 2023. People were finding this the next day at Target. That was a red flag to me. I said, all right, something's not right here. This has got to be a mistake. I don't know why these are popping up. And then people started to notice that the boxes were different. And then fast forward, I would say about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and these are recalled. So now if you go to Target and you find one of these on the shelf, you bring this to an associate or try to ring it up in self-checkout, it's going to get flagged. They're going to come over, a ticket's going to print out, and they're going to confiscate this. They're not going to allow you to have this 4-pack. A few people have been able to get by having the associate type in unidentified or something like that and then just selling it to them. Depends on who you get. My experience with Target employees, I feel like they never do what I want them to do, right? But I did get this before the recall. Now, the recall sent people sent shockwaves through the community, right? First thing I heard was someone said Vince McMahon didn't approve the packaging. First of all, Vince is on leave right now. Second of all, Vince is not going through every toy package and approving or disapproving things, okay? There is literally a whole department for that in the company. Other people were saying the belt, which we talked about. They're like, oh, there's not enough detail on the belt. That's why they're not allowed to do it. That's why there's no detail on the belt. They are allowed to do the belt. They took away all of the defining details that show it to be that title that they're not allowed to use, and they kind of generalized it. That's what we have here. Somebody else said that Becky's hat that she has, it's a choking hazard. There's no choking hazard on here, and that one stuck out. I was like, well, maybe that's it, because I remember Elites used to have the choking hazard sign on it. Then I looked at more recent Elites, and they haven't had the choking sign on there in quite some years, so that couldn't be it. And even on the bottom it says conforms to safety requirements. Doesn't say choking hazard, but it says that, and maybe that's all they need. It eventually came out from Mr. Steve Ozer at Mattel for WWE figures that these would be coming to retail again soon, and these were recalled because of the packaging, not because of Vince McMahon, but because of the packaging. The packaging is supposed to be the then, now, forever together, and instead of the 60, it's supposed to be just a WWE logo. And you can find pictures of that. Maybe if I remember, I'll plug it in here. So that is why it was recalled. I don't know why that is the cause for a recall. However, I have a theory. It's a theory. Doesn't mean it's guaranteed. Doesn't mean that that's what happened. But to me, it makes sense. My theory is these were never supposed to go into Target shelves. Okay? I think there was a cog in the wheel. I think that there was some kind of miscommunication along the lines of Mattel to Target, to the distribution house, to the actual retail stores. What I think is, I think that Mattel had sent some of these out to the distribution house and later recalled because of the packaging, and probably sent to have these 4-packs recalled. I think there was a mistake made on Target's part where they shipped them out to stores and they got onto shelves. Okay? I don't think these got on the shelves and then Mattel canceled them and recalled them. I do not think that's what happened. I think these were recalled before they got on shelves, and they were accidentally put on shelves, and some of us were accidentally able to get them. I do think that the recall was going to happen. They were going to pull the figures and just put them into the new packaging, which everything that's already made, my understanding is that's what's going to happen, as these have gone back up for pre-order on Target.com. And by back up, I mean up, because they were never up before. Some people are claiming that their pre-orders were canceled. Mine were not. None of my friends in the community have had theirs canceled yet, so I'm not sure. Sometimes Target has issues with payments and things like that, and things get canceled. So I would suggest trying again, but they are still up on Target.com. So now here comes the thing we all want to talk about, right? Scalpers. These are going for a lot of money on eBay. It's an $80 retail item, and they're going upwards of almost $200 on eBay. And people are chucking out big bucks. If you are considering that, I would hold off unless you are a big packaging fan and you want to have both packages, which I understand. That's a mint on card. This package is recalled. The figures are not. So let's say that again. The package is recalled. The figures are not. These are not going to be unreleased figures in the collector world. These are going to be coming out. So if you're a collector of figures and you want these figures, wait. You will be able to get them, just in a different packaging that maybe you do or do not care about. Now, a lot of people are saying this is going to be worth so much money because of the change. Now, as a guy who loves mint on card, I'm not just a mint on card collector, I do loose as well, but somebody who loves mint on card, I will say I do not think that this is going to maintain that $200 value or more. I could be wrong. I am not the end-all be-all, but I do not believe it is going to hold that value. I think once the recall one is replaced with the new packaging, I think people are going to care less about this 60, because that's essentially what it is. Just 60 is going to be the main difference. So do not go and spend that money just yet. I do believe that the 60th anniversary ones are going to drop in price. They're not going to skyrocket. They're going to drop. That's what I think. And the new ones are going to be a perfect replacement for this if you did not get it. It's a very, very fun story. We love things like this, right? We love recalls. We love stories behind figures. And that's what I like about this, and that's why I want to do a video on this, because, you know, in 5 years, you know, when I'm doing a TikTok or doing a room tour, and we come across this 4-pack, we're going to remember that story, right? We're going to talk about that story. Just like Jack's Jim Ross War Tony, right? We like to talk about that story. Or the Taz with the towel around his waist from the Classic Superstars line, right? Or the 2 different ties on the Classic Superstars, Paul Bearer, or Ruthless Aggression, Mark Henry with no singlet on, or the Dude Gate shirt in the First Elite. These are fun stories. We love these stories, right? We love talking about these, and that's why this is fun. But my friends, do not go and spend $200 on an $80 item, because I do think you're going to be able to get it for retail price, if not cheaper. We all know how Target is quickly putting things on clearance because they love moving things out and that replenishment. So that is my advice to you as a collector. If you've been on the fence, I would wait. Get the one that goes in stores. If you really care about the packaging, I would also hold off, because I do think it's going to drop. So hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Fake Heel. Twitter is at The Fake Heel. Pick up the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia on Amazon.com or click below, and join Whatnot at whatheel.com, and you will get $15 off your first purchase. We'll see you next time, guys. Then, now, forever, we are out. Here it is, the classic and controversial 4-pack. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE Mattel, AEW Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need Fig Heel's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 5,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With a forward by WWE superstar Xavier Woods and shots by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Premium, full-color, and value black and white editions available now on Amazon.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Fig Heel. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FakeHeel. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at whatheel.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.